Winning is obviously very important to you. Now, winning for winning's sake is important. But do you like to beat another man?
Yeah, I do. Yes, I like to beat him.
Well, you smile about it. You like to crush another man's ego?
72% of you are not subscribed. Subscribe. Do it. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to MLB The Show 21. Today, we are going to be talking about daily moments. I know I've already talked about this. I talked about this last month with the Zach Britton, but this month, we're also going to be talking about daily moments because I like to remind you, you need to do your daily moments, all right? If a month comes out where I think daily moments are not worth it, I'll make a video saying don't do them. It's not worth it. The packs aren't even worth it. The cards aren't even worth it. But this month, we got another banger. We got another great month of cards. There is one guy in here that's not good. I'll point that out right now. So, to give you some tips on who you should take, who you should not on the packs until, like, you know, because you'll get all of them no matter what if you do your daily moments all the way through. But this month, I want to preface this. You want to go past Pablo Sandoval. This month, okay, well, not who gives a fuck. No, that's not true. But when it comes to Pablo Sandoval, great fucking card. He may not look great on paper because his lefty stats don't look amazing. Sadly, one thing that sucks about him too is that he can't play catcher. In previous years, we've had a Pablo like this who could play catcher as a secondary position, which was insane. But he's a main third baseman with diamond fielding. That's fucking amazing for a guy who's 245 pounds. But he's a switch hitter, has an amazing smooth swing. He has a great swing. This guy will hit bombs for you. He'll hit for an average. He'll even help you out with a glove out there over at third base. And hell, if you want him over there at first base, he's still going to have high gold fielding too. And if you parallel him, he'll have diamond fielding at first base. He is a great card. Righty stats are insane. 116, 113. That is fucking nuts. 85-75 is a bit weak. It's still good. It's still good. Like that. That's even good enough to work in Hall of Fame Legend. That's probably not going to work. You're going to have to use him as a platoon hitter unless you're a very good hitter. If you're a very good hitter, PCI size doesn't matter. He'll do good for you. But all the way up to Hall of Fame, he should do just fine. I'd say even against lefties, because the 85-75, it gets by. It definitely gets by, especially with his swing. If you get on a ball, it's going to be crushed. He's a great card. And if we go past him, all the way down to 34 and 35, they have a Space 2-pack with the Mike Hampton, Adley Rutschman, and Billy Hamilton. Great for collections. You got a milestone, awards, and prospect. Milestones aren't really hard to come by, but awards and prospect can be a bit hard to come by because most prospect cards come out of rare rounds, although you do have 2 base rounds too with 2 prospect cards. So there you go. Need that. Or second half. Second halves aren't all over the place. Don't think you need a ton of them though. But if you are after that Mariano Rivera, these packs will come in handy for you. Because it's Billy Hamilton, if you need a milestone card, he's 40k. Adley Rutschman, 35. Mike Hampton, 33. They're not cheap. You also get a Space 2-pack, which brings the Kevin Biggio, Julio Rodriguez, and Joey Votto. Actually, pretty good cards. I do really like this Kevin Biggio. I got 15 at-bats with him online. He's hitting 400. Used him a ton offline. He's hitting 600, of course, because it's offline. Joey Votto, I also like. He's in 420 at-bats. Like his swing. Kind of just like him in general. Joey Votto's a cool guy. I like the card a lot. Plays first, though, so he's probably not going to start for you. Yet again, expensive cards. They're up in the high 20s, and Kevin Biggio's up in the 30s. And again, if you need a prospect card, here's one right here. You got Grayson Rodriguez and Riley Green if you get the base round. And you even got a prospect in the rare round again. These space packs are very good. I definitely recommend to grind all the way to get them. They also got 2 headliners in here. We got an Anthony Rizzo. Very good one. Very valuable. 50k card. Actually a very good first baseman. Very balanced. High 90s for hitting and against righties, and mid to high 80s for lefties, with high vision and discipline, and 90 fielding at first base. No secondary, which kind of sucks, but he's not a bad card. I do like his swing a ton, so he's also a very good headliner to get. The Cliff Floyd, not really. This card's nothing to write home about. He looks good on paper with the hitting. His fielding's mediocre at best, but he's just not a great swing. He's very average. Very, very average. He's not going to go crazy for you. Now, this is where it comes to really help you. This is where the evolution cards are actually pretty insane. Whitey Ford. Not the card you want to get. Okay, not the guy you want to get. The first guy you want to pick. Now, if you don't know, these are These are evolution cards, probably my favorite mechanic in MLB The Show. Used to be in MLB 16. You could pull them from packs and then all of a sudden turn them into 99s when they're silvers. It was so fucking fun. It was great. And they brought it back in MLB 20, and they're making it a lot more. We only got like 3 cards in MLB 20. They're making it so every month we get more and more and more for evolution, and I love it so far. Although I do wish they weren't just through moments. I wish you could do like actual stats with them. Actually, I think you can. Never mind. I think they're full on programs. I don't know what I'm on about. But Nelson Cruz, the bronze, not too good. Not too good. He does have 88 power against lefties. That's pretty good. That's pretty solid. But like, fielding. Good arm though. Whitey Ford looks like the better card to get originally. Although his pitch mix is dog shit and his velocity is terrible. But if we do go over to the programs of player programs. Now, as you can see, they both go up to 93s. The last 2 guys went up to an 89 and a 91. So these are the highest overall evolution cards that we've gotten so far, both being 93s, which is kind of odd, you know, a position player and a pitcher being the same overall. But I guess it's because Nelson Cruz is originally a 74 going to a 93, when Whitey Ford's originally a 78 going up to a 93. So this Whitey Ford, the only reason I say you get this card, don't use him. Don't use this guy in game. He sucks. He's BP, but he's signature series. That's why I could see this card actually being useful. He does have a sinker, but it's only 90. It's not going to be overpowering. And his fastball is 92. So with his fastball being faster than his sinker, sinker's going to look just as fast as the fastball, and people have no problem hitting it. And his form's not really that weird or anything like that. He's an easy card to hit, but he is a signature series. So if you are mainly after the Rivera, he's a good guy to go for. But even the Nelson Cruz is a good collection to go for if you need that collection. With Nelson Cruz turning into an award series, there's not a ton of them to, like, you know, go around. So also another guy you could get if you're just after collections. But if we do look at his card, 53 fielding, that's not that good, I will admit. But if you do look at his hitting stats, he kind of looks like somebody like the 97. I think it's a 97. Giancarlo Stanton. He's a 96 or a 97. I can't remember. 125, 114 against lefties is very good. 89, 104 against righties. He's got better contact against righties. The power against lefties, I think, isn't as good. I'm pretty sure Giancarlo Stanton's fully maxed. I don't know about the power against righties, though. I don't know about that. But the power against lefties is maxed for Stanton, and it's not maxed here. But he is still a very good card. This is a free card for you just doing 1 moment a day. This guy, probably a bench bat, but you could throw him out in the outfield. I mean, he's got that 92 arm at least. He's got that going for him. And 70 accuracy. I mean, he's got that going for him. You could throw him out there and try and get away with him. He's not as bad as JD Martinez, because for some reason JD Martinez doesn't have an arm, even though he actually does. He does, so it's kind of fucking stupid. But here, he's got a really good arm. He's got 92 arm, 70 accuracy. That's very, very good, and it will probably get you by, like, if he was somebody like JD Martinez where he had bad fielding and bad arm, he's kind of just like, even if he catches the ball, he's not going to be able to throw a guy out that's going to the next base, which fucking sucks. That's terrible, but he can throw people out, so that's huge, and his hitting stats are insane. He's got way better contact against righties. He's got a fucking good swing, man. I cannot preface this enough. Nelson Cruz has an amazing swing. Easy 400 batting average for me. Easy. He's easily going to be hitting above 400. Probably going to my bench because those hitting stats are very, very good, and I like his swing a lot. But, yeah, this is probably the best Daily Moments program we've gotten so far. Zach Britton is the easy second place. What was the first one? We've only had 3 months, right? This is the 3rd month? Let me think about that real quick. I'll go check. Okay, right. We did have Gary Sheffield, although when I thought I was going to be a fan of this card, I've only given him 3 at-bats, and I didn't really like him. I didn't feel comfortable with him at the plate. Kind of just felt weird. Even though his swing was the same, and I usually do like Gary Sheffield because I loved him last year. This card just, it didn't do it for me. It didn't do it for me. It wasn't nearly as good, so he's probably the worst one, I'd say. Unless there's one before that was just downright terrible, but I do think that was the first month. I do think that was the first month. Unless the first month was that forgettable, but I don't think it was. I think I remember seeing Gary Sheffield as the first month guy. I think I remember that. But yeah, get it, guys. Like, I can't preface this enough. There's not even that great of third baseman. You got Chipper, who I have to throw at shortstop because I don't really have a shortstop. It was like Marcus Semien. I don't like him. Troy Glass, I sold, and I wasn't really loving him either. Ronnie Mauricio's starting to fall behind. And if I look at third base, there's just not a ton of options. That Pablo Sandoval is a very good option for third base. So if you don't have Chipper, or if you have Chipper at shortstop or in left, if you're a fucking crazy guy like that and you throw him in left, hey, I don't blame you. But yeah, if you don't really got a good third baseman, or if you still do, get him. Give him a shot. He'll probably hit better than your current third baseman. He's going to hit better than Kyle Seager. And Kyle Seager right now for me is hitting 385. He's going to hit better than that. I can guarantee you that. But yeah, boys, that's going to do it for the video. Just wanted to make sure you know this Daily Moments program, you got to do it this month. If you did not do Zach Britton, you made a mistake there too, because that Zach Britton is insane. And this Pablo Sandoval is also going to be fucking nuts too. So be sure to do them, man. It's not hard. It's 1 moment a month. It's 1 moment a day. It's not hard. Today, you got to pitch 3 innings and not give up a run. Just walk the first batter of the inning, pitch the inning, 3 innings, boom, done. It's quick. It's quick. Just get through it. It's not that bad. But yeah, boys, that's going to do it for the video. Hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy. Subscribe my content like this. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.